A lot of people were surprised when Barry took office and kept Schultz, who was Mayor Martin Chavez's police chief. And a lot of people were surprised that Barry kept Schultz through all the controversy of the past few years. News 13's Alex Goldsmith continues our team coverage.
Jessica, Mayor Barry said Chief Schultz's departure comes under positive circumstances, but APD definitely has its fair share of issues.
We have concluded that a full civil rights investigation is warranted.
Just 8 months ago, the feds moved in, with the Department of Justice announcing a full civil rights investigation into the Albuquerque Police Department. Here's how APD Chief Ray Schultz responded that November day.
I could very easily turn and run away. I've got 30 years. I've got my time in. No, this to me is a challenge.
But in a matter of weeks, that federal investigation will be someone else's problem. Chief Schultz's departure comes while the DOJ is asking questions about the culture inside APD and how the department polices itself, an investigation triggered by a wave of police shootings. Schultz says he wanted to stay until the DOJ was done.
When you look at the time that many of these investigations take place, on average 2 to 3 years, the timing just didn't work out.
The problems have been costly. The city was recently ordered to pay more than $7 million to the family of an Iraq war vet for a deadly shooting a judge deemed unnecessary. Misconduct has been an issue too, with officers caught on tape using excessive force. And of course, former APD cop Ray Chavez's murder trial just highlighted a lot of questions about officer behavior. But there's a bigger problem too. APD is short-staffed right now, and with more officers leaving than coming in, the challenge of recruiting looms large. Chief Schultz says this retirement date is his decision alone, that he was not forced out for political reasons. The mayoral election is less than 3 months off. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Alex. Interim Chief Alan Banks was born and raised in Albuquerque. He joined APD back in 1992. He will soon become the city's first African-American police chief.
Chief Schultz has had a bumpy relationship with APD's rank and file. A survey late last year showed 99% of police union members believed department morale was low, and 95% said Mayor Barry was not doing enough to fix the problems. Today, the union president thanked Schultz for his service, but added the union hopes his permanent replacement is more independent.
And is willing to do what is most beneficial to their officers, no matter, I guess the safest way to say it is to not be such a politician.
Our coverage of the chief's departure does not end here. Coming up tonight at 10, the people running against Mayor Barry in the October election give their take on the state of the police department and changes they would make.